Road Dog Crypto. Welcome back to Road Dog Crypto. My name is Lane, your Crypto Road Dog, and today we're going to do a Fantom update. Starting out on the one-day chart, it has been a while since we talked about Fantom. We were accumulating it in this area of about 24 cents on up to right around 33 cents. Since then, all three of our targets have been met at 43 cents, at 52 cents, and at 65 cents, enabling me to make a moon bag out of my accumulation, pull out all my profits, and now I have a free bag of Fantom. Now that this particular parabolic move has stopped and we are getting a correction, I'm ready to wash, rinse, and repeat and to start a whole nother moon bag of Fantom. So the question is, where are the best places to get in? Now there are some very interesting things to watch about Fantom. We can see that we do have a parabolic structure that is still currently valid. So Fantom can actually come back down anywhere, and as long as it does not break beyond this orange dotted line, we can still move on up and complete a parabolic move. However, what I've got my eye on is this particular trend line right here. If price falls below this, I'm going to second guess my entry if it's below it because it could go further. Now, there are some very bullish indicators here on the chart that suggest that we have a lot higher targets to meet, and that would be where this 100-day EMA is crossing over the 200. Also, it's typically common on the daily time frame for prices to come back in a correction down to the 21-day moving average, and that's where it's headed now. So that is definitely one area that I would target right around 48 cents. But let's see what else that we can find. Now, taking our Fibonacci for this whole impulsive move, you notice that our 382 is also lining up with this 21-day moving average. That's the spot that I'm looking at filling my bags back up. Now I want to watch this closely to make sure that we do not break below there. I want to see a confirmed bounce from that area. However, if we do break below it, the next spot, and that's right at 43 cents. Now if Fantom does get a bounce here, that is very bullish. That's the first area that a very strong move will find support and continue upward. If we see that happen, it's almost certain that we're going to get a very good move for very higher targets. But if price does break below this line, I will be looking at this area of about 36 cents and then this daily support area right here of about 34 cents. Now I'm also going to take a measured move for this rising megaphone pattern. If we apply that to a breakout area, it could take us on down to this target of the 886 Fibonacci level. And that means that Fantom could drop all the way back down to 25 cents. Now, quickly pulling up my EMAs for the daily, we can see that price is coming down to the downside. MACD has not yet crossed bearishly, but we're headed that direction, so I want to keep an eye on that. That could possibly point us down to these lower areas. However, something we got going in our favor is that our stochastics have already bottomed out here. They could be resetting, and it could take a few days for that to happen, but we do have a lot of money flow still in the green. So the pullbacks at this point in time will not be severe as, say, if the money flow was flowing into the red. That and also our Ichimoku cloud still looks like it's in a very safe zone. Now coming over to the 4 hour, we get a little bit more information. Now, I am a little bit concerned about this little flash of red that's showing up on the Ichimoku cloud, but we are seeing the effects of that. We do have the crosses of our EMAs bringing us down. We've just now tested the 100 EMA on the 4 hour, and we're looking at coming back down to this area of about 43.3 cents. And we see that our indicators are low. Stochastics are also starting to get low on the 4 hour. Couple that with what we saw on the daily, that's a good sign that we could get a bounce here. However, money flow is starting to go down to the red, so it's a little concerning. Now taking a Fibonacci from the start of this particular impulse move from right here of about 30 cents all the way up to the top here. Our 618 is coming in at about 43.8 cents. So I want to mark that one too. Now these moves are still well within this dotted orange line. Now I want to keep this idea in mind too, because price could actually come down, break through this trend line, and retest this 200. It could just wick down to this area. Also, maybe you want to set an alert for this area of about 40.5 cents. And again, I'm just examining the patterns that I have here on the 4 hour, and I want to take a measured move for this rising channel that we just broke out of. And this should give us an idea of actually how far down that we will come. And we'll put this to where we first broke out, and that takes us right here, about 42 cents. Okay, so now I've got 3 points of reference here, and it kind of gives me a little green boxed in area. And then this is where I could stack some orders. And then I could also put a very tight stop loss just in case things go south and we break this dotted trend line. However, the first point that I want to pay attention to is about 46 cents. I first want to see if we actually break this white trend line. So that would actually be breaking market structure. Possibility we could come down here and there just could be just a little wick that breaks down to this area. That would be a good sign if we wick back in and stay within this actual trend line. I'd feel more comfortable about seeing price working its way up to the upside. However, if we start coming down here and spending time here, that could spell some issues. What we don't want to see is to break past this area here. So one of the best things to do is actually to set an alert onto this trend line, onto the parabolic structure. That way you get notified if something goes on. If you need to take a look at it, you can get into a trade. You could just blindly set your limit orders, but then if price continues down, you do face that danger of catching a falling knife. But should this structure not hold, we could actually see prices drop down to here, kind of slowly, just kind of drag down there. However, the signs are showing that we could actually stay within this parabolic move, most notably getting a bounce here. If we do, that would be an excellent time after a confirmed bounce to get in, and we could see higher targets. And those targets being 78.5 cents, 96 cents, even on up to $1.24, $1.30, and possibly even up to $1.40 over time. And hopefully if you've taken profits in Fantom, these targets will help you to get back in and to build another position, or maybe to even add to your current position. If you found this information helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, check out our Telegram group. But until next time, my name is Lane, your Crypto Road Dog, reminding you that you got this.